The palace operates on a series of invisible deletions. Sarah Ferguson recently found her access to internal directories revoked, a decision made by courtiers who prefer the clinical silence of the past. It is a traditional move meant to tidy the edges of the institution. Subscription to this channel ensures these nuances of duty and discipline are never overlooked. The Princess of Wales views this isolation differently. She has requested that the family continue to respond to the Duchess's calls. This request is a strategic calculation. Catherine understands that a woman with nothing left to lose becomes a risk to the collective peace. The public currently views the Duchess as a survivor of significant health battles. Catherine recognizes that pushing such a figure into a social vacuum creates unnecessary friction. She looks at the protection still afforded to Prince Andrew and sees an imbalance that the public will eventually question. Her approach is one of containment. By maintaining a line of communication, Catherine ensures the Duchess remains within the fold rather than becoming a voice of dissent. It is a quiet, strategic correction. Such foresight marks her as the institution's most vital asset. In February 2026, the iron bolts of the Royal Lodge gates slid home. Andrew turned 66 in a house he no longer possessed. King Charles and Prince William reviewed the ledger themselves. £7.5 million required for rising damp, roof repairs, and structural rot. The York household could not provide the funds. Under a moonless sky, moving vans carried furniture to Wood Farm at Sandringham. These 4 stone walls served as Prince Philip's final retreat after decades of duty. Now, his son occupies the same small chair in the same small library. Frost settles on the window glass. The Epstein File Transparency Act contains 3.5 million pages of evidence that have yet to be fully cataloged or read by the public. The £12 million settlement paid to Virginia Giuffre drained the family's private accounts until the coffers were empty. A new letters patent removed the 3 letters HRH from his stationery and his name. His signature no longer appears on the official registers of the Crown. In the quiet of the Norfolk estate, the heavy curtains stay drawn. A single black car sits in the gravel driveway. The cardboard boxes stacked in the hall of Wood Farm remain taped shut, containing every personal document removed from the lodge before the security codes were reset and the locks were changed. The guest list for the Sandringham gathering in 2026 currently rests on a mahogany desk in the private apartments of Adelaide Cottage. It is a single sheet of heavy cream paper that will dictate the visual narrative of the monarchy for the next decade. Catherine has already marked the names of those who will walk the traditional path to St. Mary Magdalene and those who must remain behind the closed shutters of Wood Farm. The manuscript of Nobody's Girl sits in a courier envelope in a Swiss hotel room, a silent threat waiting for a signature that may never come. While the Princess of Wales oversees the final logistical arrangements for the royal family's public appearance, she is ensuring the image presented to the world remains one of absolute, unshakable cohesion. On Christmas morning, the bells will ring out across the frost-covered Norfolk estate. The public will observe the princess leading the procession, while a lone black car remains parked in the shadows of a distant farmhouse. The choice to exclude Sarah Ferguson from the royal motorcade serves as the final act of a long-planned institutional restoration. Catherine's decision is finalized. The world waits for the first footstep on the church gravel. Should Catherine have shown more mercy to Sarah Ferguson, or is her strategy the only way to save the crown from the Yorks? Share your thoughts below and subscribe to follow the Princess of Wales as she secures the path to the throne.